The word fluency is used everywhere. It's a pretty common word, especially in the language learning space. But what does it mean? The Cambridge Dictionary has a few definitions. When a person is fluent, they can speak a language easily, well, and quickly. But then they also have, when a language is fluent, it is spoken easily and without many pauses. But then dictionary.com says, capable of using a language easily and accurately. Alright, those sort of make sense. That's generally how I use the word when I'm speaking. But none of those words really have objective definitions. Speaking well for someone might not be the same for someone else. And accuracy is also subjective with language. And spoken without pauses? Does that mean that I can't pause and I have to just keep speaking if I want to be considered a fluent English speaker? What do I do if I need to think or need to take a breath? Or is it okay to pause? All these definitions are okay for regular everyday speech, but when you're talking about what someone wants to achieve from their language study, I think it's a lot more important to have a more concrete definition of fluency. At Refold, we think of fluency as having three general levels: basic fluency, functional fluency, and advanced fluency. Basic fluency is when you're able to chat with someone about basic things. You could meet someone at a bar and have a conversation in the language without much issue. You don't need a dictionary, you're able to express your opinions, and they don't need to constantly say, "What?" and look confused. You probably can't have a very deep conversation and can't fully express your range of thoughts and emotions, but you could totally have friendships in the language, especially if they speak or understand a little bit of your native language. Functional fluency is when you're able to live your life in your target language. If you were hit on the head with some native language sapping ball, you wouldn't really care. Obviously that'd be terrible and you'd lose contact with all your close friends and family, but you'd still have the other language to do everything in. Functional fluency is the level that a lot of people who move to a new country reach. They have plenty of friends, maybe a spouse, take their kids to school, engage in social events, read books, go to the movies. They probably have an accent and don't know 100% of the words, but that's never really an issue. They're able to function normally in that language. This is the level that most people want to achieve, being able to do basically everything in their new language, even if they don't actually have to. Whenever we say fluent, this is what we mean, and we believe that this level of language is within everybody's grasp, as long as they're able to create a consistent habit and a strong language learning strategy, which is what we're all about here at Refold, providing that to people. The final fluency level that we think is important to distinguish is advanced fluency, which is when you're starting to sound a lot like a native speaker. When you meet new people, they might be surprised that you're a foreigner or assume that one of your parents must be a native speaker. You can understand most dialects and slang without much issue and don't really make mistakes in the language, at least not ones that a learner would make. You're very comfortable doing almost anything in the language and it's become an extension of you. Even if natives know that you learned the language, they often forget since you seem so normal. If this is your goal, reach functional fluency first, and then continue to learn and expand your knowledge. This level of fluency is largely a function of time and exposure. It can take decades to truly absorb a language to this deep of a level. And so, making sure that you enjoy using the language is of utmost importance. Any of these levels of fluency is an amazing goal to aim for, and even more incredible to achieve. Even what we define as basic fluency can be absolutely life-changing for you or someone you meet in your hometown. Learning languages is about connecting to people, to history, and to culture. And when you're able to do that comfortably and naturally, it feels amazing and can brighten people's day. Whatever your goal is, make sure you're working towards it and inspiring others to reach theirs as well. That's all I wanted to talk about today. If you found this video helpful or want to achieve one of these fluency levels, don't forget to subscribe and check out our other videos. There's lots of stuff on the Refold YouTube channel and website that you can use to reach fluency in any language you're interested in. Thanks for watching and happy immersing!